Today we're going to look at using Google Calendar and how we can set up a Google Calendar, create a Google Calendar, input events, and also how to share our calendars so that we can put it on our blog or any other place we want to put it, on a website or whatever it is, on a learning management system for our students. So the first thing we want to do is we want to be here regular on just on Google, and we're going to go over and we're going to select calendar. Now you're going to notice when my calendars pop up, I have some calendars that have already been prepared. For the moment, I'm going to mute essentially all of my calendars. Now what I would like to do is I would like to go and I would like to create a calendar. So I'll go up here to the spinny wheel, the gear, settings menu, settings. And now I will simply go in and I will select add calendar. I want to create a new calendar. And here I will call it EDCI example. Create calendar. Now once you have done that, when you go back to your regular calendar page, you will notice your calendar appears in the menu. Now when you go and you want to submit or put in any type of event, you can either simply select create and that will take you there, or you can go to the specific date, double click, and the option will appear as well. So I will say, let's just say here event 1, and you can notice you can either have it go all day, or if you would like to set up a specific time, maybe it begins at 9 o'clock and it ends at 10 o'clock, or maybe it doesn't end at 10 o'clock, maybe it goes until 10:30, for instance. That's up to you. And you'll notice under event details, when you go back, you can put in little notes or a description. You can add notifications by either notifications sent to your computer or phone, and you can look at the different times, minutes, hours, days, weeks. If you prefer not to get a notification, if you want to receive a reminder by email, you just simply select the email option. Now what's nice here is you can select the color of your event for your calendar. We're going to hold off on that for 1 second. Before we do that, we want to look at the repeat. You can pick different methods of when it repeats. So for instance, if you have something that occurs every Friday or once a month, you can put that in the calendar and it will automatically upload it and put it on that specific date for you. It's really a pretty nice feature, especially when you're planning for instance, a long period of time, maybe a unit plan, things of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to select save. And now we're going to notice, actually I'm going to go ahead and move that over here so that way it reappears. So now you can notice if you put it before, I'm sorry, once the event passes, you'll notice it will kind of go dark. If it is still upcoming, it will be more bold and more visible on the page. Now what you can do under your calendar, if you would like, you can change the color of the calendar. So maybe you don't like that brown, you want to switch it to like a purple, you can go ahead and do that. Now notice a little bit of a difference. So if I go in and I just type in day 1 and I leave it, discard that. If we go in and we double click here and we go in and we type in day 1 and we leave it as an all day, notice the difference. It will appear this way as opposed to if it is arranged at a specific time. Next step is we want to go and share our calendar. So again, when we're over here, we can go to settings and sharing. And we will scroll down and you'll notice we want to make sure that our calendar is available to the public. Yes, I am sure. You can get a shareable link, such as a URL. You can add people here specifically, so maybe you want people to collaborate on your calendar with you. Maybe you have a co-teacher or a mentor teacher or something along those lines. You add people here, you can put their names in by email address. Event notifications, we already talked about that. So now I'm going to scroll down here to where we want to integrate the calendar. Now this is important for when you upload this into your blog, how you would copy and paste exactly what you need to do that. You're going to go to embed code and you're going to highlight the embed code. Now in Blogger, now you'll notice as here in Blogger, you're going to want to go and you're going to add this as a sidebar. You can either put it at sidebar top or the sidebar at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and add it right here for sidebar top. Scroll down, select HTML JavaScript because we have already selected and highlighted our embedded code for the calendar. Select here, give it a title. So for instance, class calendar. Content, we will paste in our embedded code and save. Now notice once we do that, it comes up and tells us we can view our blog. So we go ahead and do that. As you can see, I have a small post here. We'll go in, you'll see on the other tutorial how to do all this in Blogger. But you'll notice when we click on the option here, our calendar pops up. Now it's not perfect, so when you scroll down, you'll notice you'll have to maybe go around and scroll through, but you'll notice your event is here. It's listed. Not perfect, but it does provide you with a Google Calendar for your class to look at, or for instance, parents as well. So that's, for this, at least for this tutorial, that's all we need to do for our Google Calendar to get it embedded, created, and embedded into our class blog.